Hey, good to see you. Well, I wasn't going to try to let this week pass without putting together some kind of vlog or tell you guys something. Now, the title of this is Below the Law, because most times, we all like to be above the law, of course. Doing the right thing, doing what we're supposed to do, and all that. And the area that I grew up in was behind a huge hospital, and next to the hospital was a shopping center, and that was just saturated with grocery stores. So they, a couple of them had left. Behind one of them was a half ladder, and in 10th grade, I was showing a friend of mine that some of us kids had already discovered that you could actually, if you stand on the railing, the truck railing, at the brick wall, and if you jump up with your hands outstretched above your head, you could actually grab onto the bottom rung of that ladder. And grabbing onto it, you would actually be able to, pull yourself up on that ladder and then get onto the roof of the grocery store. So we did this just, because we could, kid stuff. And the roof of the grocery store led over to the roof of the cable company. The roof of the cable company led over to the roof of the giant department store that was there. And so it was like we were just wandering around, and we discovered that if you go to the edge of the roof where the truck deliveries are made, and you can look down, but what we also saw was that there was a trap door there. Being kids, we actually tried the trap door to see if we turned the handle and we lifted it up, and it was unlocked. There was no lock for it at all. And so devious minds suddenly went into play. That evening, my buddy was trying to coax me into, going back over to the store at night and, just taking a look at it at night, seeing what the store looked like on the inside at night. And I'm like, no, there's no reason to do this. You don't do that. That's not the right thing to do. And he's like, yeah, but sometimes, there could be money there. There could be money in the drawers. And couldn't you use if they leave $150 in each cash register, couldn't you use an extra $150? Yeah, I was thinking, well, money would be good. I could money would be good. Yeah, that'd be great. So this wasn't one of my brightest shining moments in my life, but statute of limitations have ran out, so I feel I can talk about this freely now. Later that night, into the morning, we go back and we visit the store, and we do the same thing again. We hoist ourselves up the ladder, we sneakily go across the roof, neither one of us carrying a flashlight. We try the trap door. It's like we thought, well, maybe somebody had to put a lock, but no, nobody did. So we open up the hatch, we open up the trap door, we climb down the ladder, and we were like in the office area of the department store. And so we're going through each office to each office, just looking around, my buddy is opening up different drawers to see if there's anything in there. And we kept going along. We finally came to a stairwell that led downstairs to the main floor. When we got there, he goes, well, you gotta spread it, let's spread apart. Let's go throughout the store, but keep your head down. So I'm trying to crouch down to the level of the racks, and I'm walking through the store, and, walking somewhat, running, heart beating fast. I know that much. It was like, oh my gosh, my heart was just beating so fast. So I get near to the front of the store where the shoe department was. And I don't know where my buddy was. He was at another end of the store. He was doing something, because I didn't know what I was doing. My buddy had this whole huge scheme of how we're going to take money from the store and stuff. And I pretty much was there along for the ride. So I get to the shoe department, and I just walk into the shoe department stock room. And suddenly I hear, beep, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I go running out of the shoe store. I'm like, Pat, that's my friend. Pat, And he's like, keep your voice down. We heard the front doors of the store being unlocked, and it was the police coming in. They were already coming into the store. We crouched down even further, and we ran as much as you can in a really crouched down position. We ran to the back of the store, and we're just trying to find anything. But to our left was a loading dock, and to our right was the stairs. The stairs to our where we could escape. But the police were coming. They were chasing down the aisles as well. They didn't know we were there, but they were chasing down the aisles. And we're like, what are we going to do? So then we see this room in front of us, and it's a locker room. It has those old metal lockers in it. So we both crouch down, we run in there, but it's a dead end. Like my haircut? I don't like it much.